Welcome to Rentschler Field in East Hartford, Connecticut. EA Sports college football coverage continues with this Week 10 clash. It's the North Carolina Tar Heels and the Connecticut Huskies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Well, guys, Coach knows this is going to be a hostile environment. This running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and Coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. UConn will deliver the opening kickoff, and we'll get this game going. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tar Heels offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. And here comes the sophomore running back. He sliced through defenders last time out, more than 200 yards, and scored 3 times in their victory.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Here's a little room there. They get him corralled, but not before. They had their eyes going everywhere trying to keep up with this option attack.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll try the run. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
The RPO, it's complete. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And the Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Flips it out to the back. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches inches away from moving the sticks. The Tar Heels have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. To the air, it's Chambers. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage, forcing the incomplete.
This is a designed run. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the 3rd down, and they get the 1st down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because they're getting a little bit tired. They've got to find a...
Maybe some room here. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has this defense's head spinning with the option. And the Tar Heels will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Tar Heels! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So Connecticut's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. The man who will run the offense is Jake Merklinger. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores. Offense working from the pistol. Using his legs, it's Christian. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback will keep it. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
The Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Christian. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top as we get a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Heaves it deep. Goes high to pull it in. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down, as they've got a first at the 32.
I I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Back to pass. Makes the grab. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
That's a bang-bang play, three-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
And the Huskies come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They've finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Huskies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Christian. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. That's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
They'll try to get it through the air. Looking for the score. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
Trying to do it on the ground. He breaks a tackle. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
What happened to the beautiful days of fourth down punts? Weren't those great? Like back in the day when they didn't go for it every single fourth down. Nowadays, with all the analytics, go for it. The offense goes for it. Second time, 2 for 2 on fourth down. Really frustrating if you're on the defensive side of the football.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
They'll run it here on third and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, UConn! The extra point here would tie the game.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers there.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
The Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Grabbed behind the line, it's Thurman. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Quick release by the QB. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. To the air, it's Chambers. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly, because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know, I'm just going to throw it down to this dude. He's wide open. I know it's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Plucks it out of the air. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Motion from the wideout. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the returner goes down. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Running inside, it's Christian. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the number 25 team, the South Carolina Gamecocks.
He'll bring it out. It's Lang. And the returner will be brought down. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half.
He's got it down the field. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one.
And, man, if you want to make big plays down the field, that's how it's done. It starts up front with the offensive line, and he had so much time to go through his progressions and then go through it again, man.
There he goes. Big gain on that one as he stepped out of bounds with a first down.
And this offense is on fire, man. Back-to-back plays, completely going across the field. Now set up in a goal-to-go situation. Now the field shrinks a little bit. Interesting to see if they can punch it in, be more physical. I know they made the big explosive plays to get here. Now they got to do the ground and pound dirty work.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
And here comes the field goal unit. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Absolutely center cut. And the 3-ball gives us a tie.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go forth, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on. And you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice.
Yeah, Josh. The Huskies are trying to annoy me tonight.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And good work by the coach team to knock down the return man. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. So on their first drive of this
Let's see if we can get the run game going finally. There we go.
He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season.
Yeah, man, they know every play. It's super annoying. This is one of those games where they know every play, and I'm playing against Joe Montana for UConn. Like, what is this? It's just wild.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down.
Like, just no blocks. Alright, we're just gonna run beer and shoot. They're not gonna let me run the ball.
Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys were too
Probably the worst team I've played, and they are stopping the run better than anyone else. Nah, of course. I knew it. I shouldn't have thrown that. God bless. Like, I'm okay if they made Heisman harder. Like, that's fine. But, like, it should be consistent. Like, if I was playing Miami, like, that makes sense. But versus UConn, this shouldn't be a game. But it is what it is. Okay, gotta run. Oh, come on, and they're catching everything. No pressure. What are we doing? This is UConn we're playing, not... It's probably the bubble. Actually, let me move him over. No bubble. Let's play aggressive, ultra aggressive.
That's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation, stopping the run. This is a really big moment in this game.
And every time I pass committed, they've ran the ball. Every time. Every time. Is this UConn's basketball team that I'm playing, or is it their football team? You think if I simmed it, I would have lost? Possible. I mean, sometimes the game just decides, like, you're not going to win. I just don't understand how they know all of my plays. They know every time I'm in some sort of defense that I won't get any pressure. You can't get any stiff arm off versus them because they time it perfectly to tackle.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum.
Like what? No blocking. God.
Good, solid tackle. At the end of that last play, there is a
Shit's stupid.
field and shaken up. Training staff will take a look and we'll step aside.
Why is my camera like that?
Dropping back, it's Chambers. Fires to the big fella.
Alright, get the first.
Good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down from the 38. The Tar Heels come to the line with a set of downs.
Oh yeah, the defense has been amazing. They know all of my plays.
You got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots, shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more.
Like, I can't get that pressure, but they can get it.
That's a big one there.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Oh my God. That's wild.
They came into this one going, no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football.
And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the third
Yep. It's gonna be one of those games where they just get me, I guess. And like, I would go for it, but I just got sacked. There's no point. Now I just have to pray to God I can actually get a stop. The first drive, I don't know if you watched. There we go. The first drive, they went for a fourth down 3 times. And got every single one of them and scored.
They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they come back to take the field, the coaches are yelling, execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen and keep this lead.
All these injuries, too.
Thanks, Holly. At the end of that last play, there is a Tar Heel down on the field and shaken up. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. They'll keep it on the ground.
And I can't really blitz because they kind of know all of the blitzes. Like anytime I blitz, they get it perfectly.
And they're still in the lead, trying to find a way to finish this one off.
Oh my God. 3rd and 5. Let's just run the ball and easily get it. Like,
It's the point of the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense, everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their
I get stuck on the D-line. Get him.
That's what the offense right now is trying to do.
Come on.
He released it on first down. He just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains, now on second and long.
Get the line again.
And we need more of this from this defense.
Alright. This is at least working.
They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet. Haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as
Alright, I'm going to pass commit.
hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Okay. Give him the ball back at least.
UConn will have to find a way. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week.
Yeah, I watched W. I haven't watched any of his stuff recently, but yeah, him raging versus the computer is pretty hilarious. Yeah, that was a massive stop. I don't think this play is going to work.
Looking downfield, it's Chambers. Takes the easy position. Quick throw, and he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something.
Oh my God, this quarterback sucks.
That's a throw you would like to have. Just has to do a better job of giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Alright, got the first.
Good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. The Tar Heels want to crank the tempo.
When you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in.
Of course, the D-tackle knows immediately. No, the Hawkins not working. They stopped all of the runs. Every run I've tried, they've stopped.
Get upfield and make some extra yards after the catch.
2-man under. Like I haven't been able to run it at all versus them. They just know all of the plays.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to
Jesus Christ. What a pussy.
He really should have made that catch. He had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
That dude was soft, man. That's all that matters.
Third and short. The run is looking for the first down. And he'll go down, but he delivered the fifth.
And my running back must be exhausted because he keeps going out of the game.
And they get another first down, and this offense
And he's back in now. But it doesn't matter. Like, they haven't let me stiff arm anybody.
big plays, but they're finding ways to continue to move the football to get first down. And a lot of times, man, their impact factor will run a bunch of plays, and this defense can do that. That's all you're looking for here in the options. And not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yards like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man,
I wonder if I can
you'll
get the
take
power
that all
right
day
there.
long. They don't get the first down, but
I mean, it doesn't matter. If I can't win this game, I'm probably not making the playoffs, so.
Piece together some first down. Get in position. And here they are on first and 10. Now the toss. Picked up enough for the first down. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10.
Brother, Shadow, man, these jokers are not playing this game. It's driving me nuts.
A design run for the quarterback. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
Oh my. Outrun him. Alright. Alright. This is supposed to be my easy game tonight.
Coming into this game, they were going to have their hands full. Not only do they have to worry about these running backs and the running backs,
Should I go for 2? I feel like I just got to kick it and try to get a stop. My 83 speed pure runner.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And that extra point was good, and we are done here in the fourth. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown run. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run.
Almost if I get the ball back, I'm going to be turbo and power eye tight. If they were struggling versus that. Shit, missed the tackle. It seemed like they were struggling with the 4-2-5 re-high. We're going to go Texas 4-man.
Sends it back in motion.
Get him.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Keeping it on the ground.
Oh, come on. That guy came out of nowhere. All right, are they going to run it again? Two receivers. Let's go. We're going to go cover 4 quarters.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28.
Get the stop. Oh my God.
Sprinting to the line, try to get this one off. Clock running. And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance for him knocking on the door.
Oh my God. At this point, I feel like I should just pressure them and hope that we get a sack or they score. Like one or the other.
UConn goes to the line after getting another first down. They'll send the back in motion.
Yeah, I mean, they're just going to dot me, bro. There's no sense in...
Looking to throw on first down.
Get him. Oh my. Let him score. Yeah, I mean, the Seafood's just doing their thing tonight. I mean, honestly, North Carolina's roster's not that much better than UConn, but this shit's wild. Yeah, they always do, man.
That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David. That's just ball. No secret play call, just simply, we are more physical than you.
If we can just get
football right at you.
So if you're an offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up in.
Like, I can't get the stiff arm off at all. Every time I throw it.
Running, they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down.
Thinking about using a timeout right here after that run play. Listen, I get you're trying to keep the defense off guard, but you're losing this game. You've got to throw the football.
Yeah, let's try to get the toss and option.
In this 2-minute situation.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great out the wide receiver. If he is finished, decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year, he's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches for him.
Seeing the offense now mix up the tempo. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
There we go. Not even my normal guy. He got it.
Territory now threatening to get the score. The Tar Heels are in the hurry up. Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are and looking. They got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast. Running into the open space. Got enough for the first.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy.
Let's see if we can get the toss again the other way.
He's got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
Look out. Maybe a free. And gets it over the red zone, and they're having it at the 16. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On the option.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Really good job by this defense. Understanding responsibility football. Playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolute... Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out.
The cheese of CPUs has been cheesing me all game.
He's got it on the right. And he'll put a bounce. Very productive play. It'll be second down. And remember, they can pick up points without scoring. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. And guys, if they can make their way. The Warriors respond with that score.
Man, you did the hard
What a drive, points to get 6 now. What are you going to do? Decision time. Do you want to go for the win right now, go for the 2-point conversion, or kick this thing and go into overtime with seconds running down on the clock?
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And no problem on that extra point.
Thanks, Josh. Thanks, Josh.
They put together an 81-yard drive.
If I had, like, my running back had any sort of speed, I could have broken one too, but it's just pretty much just relying on stiff arms and broken tackles. They got 6 seconds. Let's see if they will.
Running inside. And they'll wrestle them to the ground after a game.
Where is he?
This just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this team needs to get decided in OT. Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it.
Josh, I'm cool if we advance smart and then we give everybody time, but I mean, we just need to see who's actually going to play the game.
Just refresh everyone's memory. Alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
It's so nice to be on defense first. Just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to
on
also
defense
the
first.
offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Corners.
They've got his first and 10 from the 25. They're going to ride this running back.
All right, good first stop.
Just a great job by the defense. That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in this passing situation, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gives it on the option.
All right, there we go. Good stop.
It's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job of keeping those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh my God! Again. Again, bro. Every third down they run it.
Good time advantage to establish your physicality.
Well, turboing the power Hulk and power runs worked last time, so I'm just gonna have to do that again. I'm not trying to lose this stupid ass game. Brother, it's every time. But yeah, I would have gone for it. I don't know why they didn't. Of course, they get an injury.
Stuck on first down, it's 2nd and 10. On the option. Now the pitch.
There we go. Can we get the score here? I'm going to try the toss. It may work, it may not. We got it. The Heisman campaign continues for Jimmy. GG's and screw you, UConn.
What a great win for this team to go out and do it. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time.
Thanks, man. I gotta decide if I want to play the TML game or not. After this one, I probably will just play my TML game now. Alright, let's play the TML game. Stop the stream and start the other.